So first thing you're going to do is choose a map, as it says. So I'm just using Google Map. I'm just getting started with the product, so I've no need at the moment to explore the professional features, but I guess that if you go with a Pro license, these ones that have Pro after them are available to select. So this feature, as you can see, only works if you've got a Pro license. Again, looks like we can skip this as this is related to a license, which I guess you will only need if you are going to go for a paid license. This bit, not required as well either to get up and running. Three options on here then that you are going to need to set. One's called the game path. In fact, let's call that the sim path. So you can see what I've got mine set to. Then you are going to need to configure the name of a base scenery pack. Now, this does not have to be part of your XPlane folder. So I'm just using a separate folder. It's on the same drive, but just shows you the flexibility that you've got. You could sling that onto a different drive if you needed to. So for the cache path, as you've noticed, I've got one folder that I use for stuff that I don't want to install into the XPlane route, but I like to denote that it's XPlane stuff, so hence the folder name there. That's going in the same folder as the base package. I just call this one netcache. This bit appears to be for the application itself, so you can check for updates to the software and install those from this particular page. So on this part is where we're going to download the base packages. I've got everything selected apart from overlays, and that's because I have SimHeaven installed. So within the progress box here, well, this is going to look different for each individual installation. So I started downloading the base packages yesterday evening. I then cancelled it, shut the machine down, came back to it this morning, launched XPlane Map Enhancement, just reselected those again and hit download. So as you can see, it skipped the ones that's already there, and then it's gone and downloaded the ones that it hasn't yet downloaded. And you can see that I've just got a problem with one of the files there. So apparently North America is broken and it will be deleted. I wonder who broke it.
I'm president!
So just to show you how that appears in your designated base folder, so you can see here I'm just missing file number 8. So my initial thought was that we could just click download and it would repeat the earlier process, that is, go through everything and download the missing one. It suggests so now that version is installed, we don't need to do anything. So I'm going to come to this website here and I'm going to scroll down number 8, and we'll just get this downloading. So we've downloaded the missing file. Next step for each download that you've got, so in this case Africa, we're just going to run on the executable, confirm that it is going to extract it into the same folder name here. You don't need to modify that, just click on extract. So with everything downloaded, we'll now go back to the app and click start. Then launch XPlane and position yourself to an airfield of your choice. So my flight is initializing. It's taking longer than normal. That's entirely expected. It's what's said in the manual, so do be prepared for that delay. And note here as well that the loaded counter has increased up to the value that you can see there. So before we leave, I just want to introduce you to this option called Leave Mode. As you can see, the tooltip suggests that this is intended for if you're going to be away from the sim for an extended period of time. It's a way of just temporarily disabling map enhancement. Hopefully you found this useful. I'm in the very early stages of using this, but I did find the setup process, there's just a few things in the instructions that I wish I'd got a video like this one just to guide me through it. So hope this is useful for you, and it's certainly valid for the time when I did this, and version 3.09.0 had just been released. Do like, subscribe, and any comments or questions, let me know. I'll see you on a future video. Thank you, and bye-bye. Just before I published this video, I was aware that there was an update to XPlane Map Enhancement, so the way we're going to install that is come here and click on check for updates. And once you've read that, we can see that we are going to be updating to version 3.0.10 and download and update. Once it downloaded, click Restart and apply. You know the rest, it's just a standard install wizard. Just make sure you close down XPlane map enhancement. Click Finish, and we're back in the game, noting that down in the bottom left it confirms that we have successfully upgraded to version 3.0.10.